In my late 20s to early 30s, I felt so exhausted. But now I'm 37 and I feel I'm in the best shape of my life. I have more confidence and I feel so much better in my body and my health. It wasn't crazy change or even expensive programs. It was only 10 daily habits that changed my life. So if you're in 30s or beyond, stay with me. These habits gonna help you to change your life as well. First habit, prioritize your health. Start with the basics. Cut it down processed foods, get a better sleep, and move your body. But the biggest advice, take your blood test. Sometimes you don't even know what nutrients you are missing. Instead of taking supplements that you don't need, you should take your blood test and check what you're missing actually. That's what I did. I took my blood test and I was missing vitamin D and magnesium. And I started taking supplements. You should do the same. Before spending your money buying supplements, you should take your blood test and check with your doctor what supplements could take to cover what you're missing. And the next habit, go to bed early and wake up early. In my case, I go to bed around 10, 11 and I wake up around 7, 8. So I feel I get enough sleep and I feel I'm so much more productive. For my case, I'm a morning person, so everything that I have to do, I do in the morning. That's the time I have more energy and my brain works so much better. But for some people, they like doing stuff during the night, so depends on the person. In my case, I like to go to bed like around 10, 11 and wake up around 7. So that's the time works so well for me. And the habit 3, avoid digital trap. So I noticed if I wake up and check my phone, check my emails, social media, and everything online, I feel so much more stressed when I don't do it. I get anxious for no reason and it ruins my day. So now what I do, I wake up, grab my water, go outside, get some air, and sometimes I do some stretching. So I let my brain start working well before I throw so much problems in my head. So giving myself a time in the morning was one of the best things that I've done in my habits. So with the habit 4, strength training. As we age, we lose muscle. If you don't exercise, you don't lift weight, you're gonna lose your strength and your mobility. But I don't do heavy exercise anymore. I just try to do a great form reps, slow and smooth. That way I don't hurt my joints and I can keep going to the gym or doing exercise. So if you never gone to the gym, you don't have to push yourself straight away. You can try at home, doing body weight exercise. It's gonna help you and make you more confident, and after that you can start going to the gym. And the next habit, walk at least 10,000 steps per day. Usually I go in the morning, I take my dog for a walk or go by myself. Walking, in my opinion, is one of the best exercise. It helps your brain, your mood, your body, your breathing. If you can go to the nature, it's actually better. You can go to the park or the beach, you can enjoy the air and do your exercise. And sometimes I don't even bring headphones. I feel walking is a meditation for me. I try to get my 10,000 every day. And the next habit, fasting. I know this one is very controversial, but for me it works very well. I feel when you know how to control your hunger, deal with problems in a better way, and also get so much less stressed. That's the way I feel. And also I feel so much sharper and focused. So I feel like my body's not digest anything. I can concentrate with everything I'm doing. So I try to do 24 hours at least once a week. Usually I do 14 to 16 hours every day. But as I said, this works for me. So before you start fasting, check with your doctor, do your test, and see if you're okay to do it. And the next habit, prioritize your protein. So as we age, we lose muscle mass. Eating enough protein is key. So I aim to eat at least 100 grams per day. Sometimes I try to increase to 120, 150. I was trying to do 150, but it was very hard. But I try to at least reach 100 to keep my muscle mass. So my searches are chicken, eggs, fish, beef, and I started eating liver as well. As I found so many benefits about liver, I just started putting my diet. I just eat once a week. So the next habit, meal prep. So I noticed if I don't have my food ready, I would eat something bad. I would say most people would do the same. Instead of have high protein, high fiber food, probably gonna have something bad with low nutrients. So if you cook your meal and you have it ready to eat, it's gonna help you to keep your diet, keep you also eating the nutrients that you need. So I try to have at least my lunch every day prepped. Helps me to keep eating well and also save me so much money. So in the habit 9, cut down on alcohol. Drinking less literally changed my life. I used to drink at least 2 to 3 times a week. I wasn't really alcoholic, but I felt I was drinking too much. So night outs and dinner and drinking so much alcohol was destroying my sleep, my skin, and my recovery. And once I cut down, I felt I was a new person. Now I still drink, I would say like once a month, but I want to cut down fully. That's my next goal. So you don't have to go extremely. If you are drinking 2 to 3 times a week, you can try to go to 1 and try to go once a month. That's the way I did. So the habit 10, have a capsule wardrobe. So I used to buy clothes all the time, try to keep my wardrobe updated. But I felt I was wasting money and time going to find clothes and also try to follow the fashion. So now I keep a basic wardrobe. I have the tones that I need, I have the clothes that I need, and I don't spend time to figure out what to wear, and also I don't spend money buying new clothes. I also worked in a fashion store before, so the fashion sometimes in this summer is gonna be the next summer, or even in 5 years gonna be very similar. If you keep basic, keep your style and basic colors, you don't have to change all the time. You're not gonna spend money and not gonna waste time to find clothes and try to figure out what to wear. The only thing I do, sometimes I need to replace what I have. For example, if I have a white t-shirt and I get the t-shirts too old, I have to get a new one. Basically just replace my wardrobe. If I have a jacket that I need to get a new one, I just get very similar one, very similar color, very similar fit, and I just keep matching my clothes. So these habits changed my life. But it wasn't overnight. I started slowly, but I kept consistency. So that's the key. Try one of these habits this week and let me know in the comments how it works for you. So if you're in 30s or beyond, you deserve to have a great life. You deserve to feel confident and strong and in control your body and mind.